Hello everybody, my name is Rick Dangerous and welcome to episode number 5 of my Valheim Let's Play series. In the last episode we discovered bronze because we finally got copper and tin and turned it into bronze, which opened up a lot of new crafting recipes. We are going to go back to the copper deposit and mine a lot of copper. I can't remember what time of day it is from when we last played, so it might be nighttime soon. I'm really not sure. I do know we need some wood though, because we need wood for the cart. So on the way to the copper deposit, I will get a little bit of wood as we go. And there's a deer head trophy right here because I marked it on my map. I couldn't carry it because I was encumbered last episode, so I'll remove that marker now. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. I'm like completely out of stamina here. Alright, and I just need a little bit of wood to make the cart. So we'll chop down a tree or two. Maybe we'll just do logs. Sometimes the logs on the ground are easier to get. I believe the cart uses 20 wood, so we actually just got 20, so it's perfect. So we're going to head up here, and I'm going to place the cart somewhere where it won't roll away. Probably I'll back it into here, so let's turn it this way, and right there's our cart, and we can actually demolish these stone piles and put 100 stone right in the cart, so we can take that back to base as well. So I don't think it was last episode, but maybe the episode before that, I had talked about how to mine copper efficiently and how you kind of excavate around it first to expose most of it. I spent a lot of time doing that. You can see on this side I built like a big wall around the edge of it to expose it all. Now I'm actually going to reap the rewards here and actually start mining a lot of copper. So I'll still dig around it eventually, but for this run here I think I'm going to go straight. Let's just hit the copper and not dig around it. And as I mentioned before, you want to swing down on the copper, so you can see I'm standing on top of it and I'm swinging down. That's way better than standing below it and swinging towards it like this. I'm wondering if it is maybe close to nighttime. Maybe that's why there's so many enemies. I'm not quite sure. So if it is nighttime, we'll just run back to base. We definitely don't want to be out mining copper in with the cold debuff because it messes with your stamina and it just wastes time not having a lot of stamina. We actually want the rested buff is what we want, so overnight if we sleep we'll get the rested buff and that'll help a lot. No deaths yet in this playthrough, so that's good. So we probably do want to invest in the copper pickaxe just to do more damage. But as I said, I do want the copper axe as well so I can get birch trees for fine wood. So I've mentioned in other episodes, feel free to put this on 2x speed or maybe fast forward. I'm probably going to be mining copper most of this episode. I will throw in tips and tricks as I think of them, but for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be doing the same thing over and over again. The only tip I have right now is, like I said, you don't want to be out in the cold mining copper because it just wastes stamina. And you want the rested buff if possible, which we're going to get because it's pretty much nighttime. So let's go ahead and load up on what we can carry back. I'm not going to bother taking the whole cart back right now. Let's just carry as much as we can. We'll ignore those guys. And I'll actually use my ability because I'll run home, I'll load up the smelter, sleep, and I still might have the ability left to run back, so it'll just save a little bit of time. Alright, so let's load up the smelter here. It's copper. It should already be full of charcoal. And let's go back home and unload some of this stone. Alright, and we'll sleep. And I don't think the ability will go bad overnight. We'll see. I think I still have it active. So we have Comfort 5. That's pretty good. Yeah, the ability is still active. We'll go collect some of this metal quick and reload the charcoal into here. So we're well rested for 12 minutes, and that makes a huge difference with stamina. So let's head back, and we will continue to mine copper. I still need wood as well, so I might get some wood while I'm over there. I see a deer. It's always worth stopping for. Oh, and this guy's going to town on my cart. Let's go ahead and repair that. Okay. And right back to mining copper. So I mentioned maybe in the last video or the one before that, this right here is probably the most grindy part of the whole game, the copper phase. Especially if you try to get level 3 copper armor, you're just going to be getting, or I'm sorry, level 3 bronze armor. You're going to be farming copper for a very long time. I'm going to skip the copper armor. I mean, at this point, I've basically skipped armor in general. I have a rag tunic, just the default. You don't really need armor if you're eating the really good food. And obviously not taking damage, using the shield correctly and things like that. But hopefully I can kill maybe 2 or 3 trolls and at least get 1 piece of troll armor pretty soon. That would be nice. But I'm not in a hurry. So again, this is where if you dig down around the copper deposit, you can really expose more of it. There we go. Now I'm exposing quite a bit. You can see how the entire column is being destroyed all the way up to the surface. It saves a lot of time digging this way. Okay, that pickaxe broke. Let's switch to this one. I'm worried we're going to run into our workbench soon. This is a big deposit. When I first got this game and I first started mining copper, I just got that little bit on the surface and just moved on and had no idea that there was so much to be discovered underneath the surface. Alright, so both pickaxes are down. Okay, wow, so, oh wow, we almost dug the cart. Oh man, that would have been terrible. The cart is almost... Alright, let's put stone and stuff in the cart. Let's repair. And we're gonna have to get this cart out of here somehow. Oh man, that was bad. I'll deal with that later. Okay, let's just keep getting copper. Yeah, so I did almost a complete circle around this whole deposit. You can see here. And I'm rested for 5.5 more minutes, so it makes sense to at least mine copper for the next 5.5 minutes. Surprisingly, there hasn't been many enemies attacking because of the noise lately. So I need to figure out how to get that cart out of there. I think I'm gonna have to bring the hoe, or make one. I'll make a hoe and raise the ground, I think. Okay, I hear an enemy. Let's go take these guys out. They're so weird, they like run past you. Alright, so let's hop down here and dig some of this. So you can see here I'm doing less damage on the copper because I'm not swinging from on top. So that's a mistake. I need to come up top and swing from here. So I'd like to get the copper gone that's in front of the cart, and then I'll eventually raise the ground, I think, using stone to get that cart out of there. This is just brutal. I feel like they need to increase the damage on the pickaxes or something in this game. It's too grindy in my opinion. I mean, it's not that it's like you need skill to do this, you know, like if you can hear enemies, stop pickaxing, deal with the enemies, continue pickaxing, like it's just the same thing over and over. So it's not like it wouldn't feel cheaty if your pickaxe did like 1.5 times damage. And I'm sure there's mods that do that, and of course this is early access, so things are going to change, I would think. But in the current state of the game, this just feels grindy to me. It doesn't seem right that it takes, you know, 6 or 7 hits with a pickaxe to maybe get 1 copper. I do enjoy the grindiness of having to transport copper and iron and things like that back to your base. I do like that. I like the carrying weight penalty and the need to use ships and carts and travel. I do like all that. But swinging the axe, no. And iron isn't even that bad, because iron, when we get to the iron, you're going to be swinging your axe at mud, and iron will come out of the mud. So you don't need to do that much damage to the mud to be able to destroy it. So the iron doesn't even really feel as grindy as copper. Copper's just like, man, I'm going to be here all day. And I don't know a better way to solve the issue than just either make copper less hard or give us more pickaxe power. I don't know. And the thing is, like, yeah, we're leveling up pickaxe power now. Like, you level up in this game. Pickaxes is 23. But, you know, you're usually hitting copper over and over at 23. Late game, when you're 70, you know, it's too late. You've already got all the copper you needed. So it's like, even leveling up your pickaxe power doesn't solve the issue. Alright, so I'm not rested anymore. Let's see about raising this ground, maybe. Well, let me see if I can stand here. So enemy is attacking me again. He can't hit me from there. There he did. Okay, let's take him out. I guess I should prepare a honey to eat, maybe. And I guess I could be making stamina potions to help with this, now that I have a cauldron, so I will look into that. Maybe that's one of the, what here I'm complaining about, how tedious it is to mine copper, but maybe stamina potions solve that issue, I don't know. But we still need a lot of copper to get the fermenter and the cauldron and things like that, so. Alright, let's let our stamina get back, and I'll climb up here. Okay, I can't. I'm gonna have to go around. Alright, I'm gonna try to make a hoe. Just put everything in the cart. And let's repair while we're here. So the hoe uses 5 wood and 2 stone. So we'll get 5 wood. We'll get 2 stone. Now we're going to need more stone then to raise the ground. So I made a hoe. And let's see if we can raise the ground. I've never done this that often, but I think if we stand here, it's expensive. It uses 2 stone each time. Let's see if that's enough to get the cart out. This one this way and then up this way. Yeah, I think that worked. So that was enough to get the cart out. Just uses a lot of stone. I'm going to turn the cart this way so it doesn't roll away. Alright, it's almost nighttime, I think, but I could get more copper before I head home, so I'll do that. I hear enemies again. As long as they're not attacking my cart, I'm okay with it. Let's see what I can get over here. getting dark. I think now's a good time. Maybe we can outrun those enemies in our cart, or with our cart. Let's pick this stuff up. Take the cart. I guess I better deal with him. Okay. My ability is almost ready. I might as well go ahead and use it. Now there is a stream to get to my house, but I wonder if I can cross it up here instead. It doesn't look like it. Looks like it just makes it worse. So we'll come back down the way we normally come. And I don't know if I want to take the cart across the stream. We could raise it with the hoe actually. Let's try that. So if we take the hoe, actually we need some stone, so we'll take some stone, take the hoe, missing requirement. Okay, so you need a workbench nearby to raise the water. But I think we can just walk right through here. Yeah. Alright. Not bad. So let's go ahead and load up some more. We don't want that to roll in the water. It's okay there. We're going to need a lot more wood. Okay, same deal, we don't want it to roll away, so I'll park it like here maybe. You gonna roll away on me? No, okay. So let's take all the stone and walk it encumbered into the house here. And we're actually full, so I'm gonna store some stone up in this other chest for now. Okay, let's sleep, and then we'll go add more to this smelter. So I'm not really sure if there's a faster way to be doing this with copper. I don't think there is. I can start making stamina potions now that I have a cauldron, but I'll need a fermenter as well. But 10 honey, 10 raspberry, and 10 mushrooms. 10 honey, 10 raspberry, 10 mushrooms. So I can make the minor stamina. I need a fermenter now to ferment this. So let's check on that. Why can't I make a fermenter? Let me check on that real quick. Just bear with me a sec. Valheim. So the fermenter needs, oh, fine wood, right? So we actually have to make we have to get enough. We have to get enough copper and bronze first to make the axe, so we can get fine wood before we can even think about getting stamina potions. So again, right now there really is no quicker way to be doing this. Alright, so let's go see how many brass we can make, or bronze. So we take our metal, come over here. Whoops, we want to go to the forge over here. Okay, so we got quite a bit of bronze, 12 bronze. I guess we'll make the bronze axe. So for the bronze axe, we need 2 leather scraps and 4 wood. Okay. And now we have the bronze axe, so we can retire the other axe. And now we can get fine wood, so we'll actually go do that next. And I believe I did just sleep, so it's morning, it's just really rainy right now. Alright, so it's time to go get fine wood. That'll unlock the ability to make a lot of new stuff, including the fermenter for stamina potions, and maybe that will help with mining copper. I'm not really sure. So once we destroy this second log here, we'll learn a lot more recipes than we had before. Okay, the tankard, the adze, and the forge cooler, the stool, the chair, the bench, portals, wards, carved, lots of different stuff. Banners, yeah, so we're going to look at a lot of more comfort items here soon. As well as I believe the fermenter should be unlocked as well. Okay. So we have 17 fine wood. Whoops, wrong tree. I meant to be chopping this tree here. So I think I mentioned before, I think I'm going to make the fine wood bow and go ahead and take out the next boss right away, rather than spend so much time chopping wood, because with the new ability I'll be able to chop wood way faster. And I don't see why I wouldn't be able to take out the next boss. I guess a little bit of armor would help, but okay, we'll come back to here. Let's run home quick. Be careful not to start throwing wood in your kiln because it might use the fine wood. We don't want to use the fine wood for that. So I was sure to protect my fine wood first before I put in the wood. Just a tip that I learned. Okay, back up to the house. And now we have fine wood. So we can make a lot of different stuff now. Let's start with the fermenter. 5 bronze, 10 resin. So let's see what we can do here. 5 bronze. And 10 resin. Let's just go ahead and make that 5th bronze. And now we can make a fermenter. This is the earliest I've ever made a fermenter. I'm really curious how the stamina potions may or may not help us. So we'll see. So I'm going to take the stamina mead that I made earlier and put that in the fermenter. That's going to take 2 in-game days to cook. So I'll be sure to enjoy that in 2 days. Let's go ahead and make a couple comfort items. So I don't want to go much past 45 minutes per episode. So we have about maybe 7 minutes or so left. I'm going to get a little bit more fine wood and see what type of comfort items we can make. I know we can make a banner, which will increase comfort. We can make a table and chair, which will increase comfort. And maybe something else as well. I can't quite remember. We'll see. Now in this situation it doesn't matter if I get wet because it's already raining, so now's a good time to get this log that's down here. Alright, and there should be another fine wood log here, yep. Alright, let's see what we can make. And I'll reload the kiln quick first. So protect the fine wood, put in the crappy wood, refill all that. Okay. Good deal. Oh, and I guess I have a lot of stuff in here I need to clean out too. We'll do that real quick. So the rain is over, that's good. I can probably make the Stagbreaker sledgehammer soon, which is really good for the burial chambers. But I'm not going to be going in a chamber for a while, so I'll just wait on that. Alright, so we can make a table and a chair. Now we're going to be running out of room very soon. I may have to make the house bigger eventually. So there's the table, that adds a comfort. The chair will add a comfort. So we're up to 8. We can make a banner. We just need 4 charcoal, and of course we don't have enough leather scraps. And this is where I was saying kill every boar that you see, because I have been the entire game and I still don't have enough leather, which is incredible. So it's just a good example of always kill boars when you see them. So still just not enough leather scrap for what I need, but that's fine. Okay, we can make some more bronze. I can make some new foods here. We got lots of berries, so let's make Queen's Jam. Okay, so we'll craft that. 8 of each berry. So this is overkill at this level, having Queen's Jam. That's just really powerful. I'm actually going to hang on to that and not carry it with me. So I'll put some Queen's Jam in there for later. But that's the benefit of picking up berries every time I see them. I think I will make a campfire outside. Well, I don't know if that draws enemies. I guess I won't. But let's see here. Let's make some more charcoal. We want to keep processing this copper as much as possible. And I guess it's time to decide what to do next with bronze. So let's see. Well, first let's check the crafting situation. So we can make the adze for the workbench with 3 bronze. And the forge improvement with 2 bronze. So let's make 5 bronze. So that's 10 copper and 5 tin. So we'll make 5 bronze. And I believe we needed fine wood for the one and regular wood for the other. So let's grab some fine wood and wood, and we're going to make our next tier workbench items. So the adze, I think I can put it outside here and it will count. Let me get the hoe and try to level this ground a little bit. Okay. And let's see if we can place the adze here now. Yeah. I didn't hate to have it outside, but I think it counts. Yeah, workbench level 4. And my house is just too little, so it just has to be outside. This isn't a permanent house, so I'll put like a little exterior roof on this side of the house for these crafting items. And then the other one is the anvils for the forge. The anvils for the forge, I can sneak those just right in front of it for now. But again, this is all temporary. This isn't going to be my final home. This is just to get copper up and running. So, but that'll work for now. Let's go ahead and put stairs on this because I keep bumping into. Just a little tip, if you put stairs on the edge of the floorboard, it'll go down into the ground, but it'll let you run up perfectly every time, especially if you're encumbered. So now we upgraded our forge and our workbench, which means I think we can upgrade some of our items here. Oh, and most importantly, we want to make a fine wood bow. And what do we need for the fine wood bow? I just saw a little dude run by. What are you doing here, dude? Is the fine wood bow is not made at the forge, is it? Okay, let me look this up. So the fine wood bow requires core wood, 10 core wood. So we could have got core wood anytime. The core wood is in the Black Forest. It's pine trees. So we'll save that for next episode because we're already at 45 minutes. This is a great start, though. Next episode, we will go to the Black Forest and get... gotta protect my fine wood. I almost put that in the kiln. We'll get core wood. We'll get more fine wood. We'll make the fine wood bow. Okay, so that's all the ore to process. And really, once we get the fine wood bow, maybe I'll hunt some trolls for some armor first, and then we'll fight the boss right away. I do need more tin as well, because we're low on tin. But so far so good, and obviously the stamina potion is passively fermenting, so that'll be nice to have. That'll actually be good, because maybe by the time I kill some trolls, kill the boss, maybe the stamina potion will be done, and then I can go get more tin and copper with the stamina. The other thing I could do is, the cart will take damage in the rain. This is optional. I could just kind of park the cart here underneath the roof. So it's kind of safe there. And every now and then you can run around with the hammer and just repair things that may have taken damage due to weather or whatever. I know the workbench down here is probably damaged. Alright, let's just check the bees real quick. 1 honey each. We're going to have plenty of honey this playthrough. Alright, well that'll do it. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode.